It could be months before a civil sex abuse lawsuit against Britain's Prince Andrew goes to trial, if it ever does. But this morning, the British newspapers are making their own judgments, reacting to Queen Elizabeth removing her son's official titles and his honorary military ranks. Andrew has also been told he can no longer call himself His Royal Highness. This is a stunning rebuke from Buckingham Palace because, you know, it comes from his mother. Holly Williams has more on the story.
The British monarchy is distancing itself from Prince Andrew and the scandal that's engulfing him. A former helicopter pilot in the Royal Navy who saw active service, he'll lose more than a dozen honorary military titles, a decision made with the Queen's approval and agreement in a terse two-sentence statement. It follows an anti-monarchy group releasing this letter yesterday from 152 British military veterans demanding he be stripped of all his military ranks and titles, describing the prince as uncooperative and less than truthful about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. That friendship has tarnished the reputation of the Queen's second son for over a decade. Now he's being sued by Virginia Giuffre, who alleges she was trafficked by Epstein to Prince Andrew and that he sexually assaulted her multiple times when she was a teenager. The prince denies the allegations and has not been charged with any crime.
I have no recollection of ever meeting this lady.
He made that claim in 2019, despite this photograph that appears to show them together, with his friend, convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell.
Whatever happens in the court case, even if he's able to clear his name in court, he's still not coming back to frontline duties, ever.
Because he is so damaged in the public eye.
Because his reputation is so damaged in the public eye, not just in the UK, but around the world. The York brand is now toxic.
The statement from the palace also said that Prince Andrew is defending the sexual assault lawsuit as a, quote, private citizen. And to give you a sense of how humiliating all of this is for Prince Andrew, some of the British newspapers this morning are openly mocking him. Thrown out, says this one, pun intended, and the narcissist formerly known as Prince. Gayle?
Oh, ouch, Holly Williams. Because you're in London, you get the papers, you get the chatter from the people in the streets. What are they saying about the Queen's decision? Are they applauding it? Do you hear anything about how difficult this was for her? Because it's always been widely reported that Andrew is her favorite son.
I think that there's a lot of anger and a lot of disgust about this whole scandal, this whole matter when you talk to people on the streets here. But there's also enormous sympathy for the Queen because they know that he's her son. He's reported to be her favourite son. And after all, she just lost her husband last year. And this is, you know, her Jubilee year. It's supposed to be a time of celebration.
Yes. And at the end of the day, it is still her son. Thank you very much, Holly Williams, reporting from London.